Okay, welcome back. Our topic is about variables separable. Find the general solution of the following differential equations. Number 1, 3x squared cotangent y dx minus quantity x cubed plus 1 times cosecant squared y dy equals 0. Okay, so to solve this, solution, so copying ko muna, no? So 3x squared cotangent y dx minus x cubed plus 1 cosecant squared y dy equals 0. So dito, sineseparate lang natin yung mga variables or pinagsasama-sama lang natin yung mga x and dx and yung y sa mga y with its dy. No? Parang ginugrupo lang natin sila. So ito, tingnan nyo yung ating equations. O, yung first term which is 3x squared cotangent y dx. So as you can see, meron dyan cotangent y. So kailangan nating alisin dyan sa first term na yan. Lipat natin dun sa kabila. Isama natin siya dun sa mga y. So ang gagawin natin, pagsamahin natin yung mga x's at yung mga dx and of course yung mga y dun sa dy. No, ganun lang. So here, ang mangyayari dito is that 3x squared dx over x cubed plus 1. Sa minus, yung may mga y's naman, no? Cosecant squared y dy over cotangent of y equals 0. So, yun yung first step, no? First step is i-group lang natin yung mga x's and yung mga y's or i-separate natin yung mga variables. Okay? Then, the next step is integrate. I-integrate natin to, no? Integrate each term. So, what is the integral of 3x squared dx over x cubed plus 1? Okay? Ano ang integral nito? So, naalala pa? So, sige, try natin, no? So, let u be equal to x cubed plus 1. du is equal to 3x squared dx. Yes? So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin gamitin yung the integral of du over u, which is equal to ln u plus c. Okay? Alala pa? Yes, integral calculus. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, okay ito, perfect to, no? So, pwede natin siyang gamitin yung ln. ln of u, which is x cubed plus 1, okay? Plus c. Okay, later na yung plus c, no? How about yung second term, cosecant squared y dy over cotangent of y? So, ganun din, ano? So, try natin, no? We let u equals cotangent of y. So, du is minus cosecant squared y dy. So, okay din to, no? So, we will use this formula, no? Yung integral of du over u, which is ln u plus c. So, negative, so magiging plus na yan, plus ln of cotangent y plus c. Okay? So, ilipat na lang natin dun sa kabila, no? Yung c. So, c. So, since pare-parehong ln, lagyan na rin natin itong ln. ln c is still a constant, no? So, pare-pareho silang merong ln. Okay, by properties of logarithm, so may plus to, ginagawa natin itong multiplication. So, ln of x cubed plus 1 times the cotangent of y equals ln c. So, pareho may ln c, pwede natin siyang alisin. Yes? So, okay, x cubed plus 1 times cotangent of y equals c. So, this is the final answer. So, that is by using the variable separable. So, madali lang, no? Isa pa. Number 2. Let's try dy over dx equals 9 plus y squared over 3 times the square root of 4 minus x squared. Okay? So, solution. So, again, copyhin muna natin, no? Equals 9 plus y squared over 3 times the square root of 4 minus x squared. So, ang first step is to group the variables or separate the variables. Yan lang, no? Pagsamahin natin yung mga x's, i-group natin doon sa dx, and yung mga y's, i-group natin doon sa dy. Okay? So, madali lang to, no? So, gamitin natin is this. So, we have 3 dy over 9 plus y squared equals dx over the square root of 4 minus x squared. And the next step is to integrate. So, ano ba integral nito? Integrate. So, ayan. Integral ng yung nasa left yung left side. That is the integral of 3dy over 9 plus y squared. Okay? So, recall again yung integral calculus. So, ano to? Arctangent to, no? So, sige. Ano nga yun? What is the yung ganitong form? Integral of du over a plus a square plus u square. O, ayan, di ba? Ganyan. And ang sabi, that is 1 over a times the arctangent of u over a plus c. Okay? So, ito, recall lang to. Integral calculus natin. Yung nandun sa right side, ito, yung term dito, the integral of dx over 4 minus, or square root of 4 minus x squared, arc sign yan, ano? So, recall na rin, sama na natin, no? So, the integral of du over the square root of a squared minus u squared, okay? Where, ano sagot dito? That is arc sign, ano? Arc sign of u over a plus c. So, ayan. Madali lang yan. Basta alam mo yung formula. Okay, now we integrate. What is the integral of 3dy over 9 plus y squared? So, if we let u be equal to y, so if we let u be equal to y, therefore du is dy. So, may sobra tayong 3 dyan. No? So, 3. Labas na lang natin yung 3. Then, a is 3. Or a squared is 9, so a is 3, no? So a squared is 9, a therefore is 3. Okay? So 1 over a, ang sabi rito, the integral of, dito na lang. So the integral of 3dy over 9 plus y squared is 1 over a. A is 3. 1 over a, 1 over a. So 1 over 3. Okay? Then arctangent, may 3 pa pala doong isa, no? Sama na natin. So, 3. Then, arctangent of u over a. So, u is y. Or y over 3. Yes? Plus c. Okay, equals, lagyan natin ito, equals arc sign of, what's this? U is x, du is dx. Okay lang, no? U over a. So, x over 2 plus c. Or yung c dito sa left side, and c on the right side, c plus c is still a c. Okay, so plus c. Yan. So, the answer will be 1 or 3 over 3 is 1. So, arctangent of y over 3 equals arc sign of x over 2 plus c. Okay? So, this is the final answer. Okay, number 3. X times 8 plus y cubed dx plus 3y squared times the square root of 4 minus x squared dy equals 0. Find the general solution. Okay? So, copy mo na, x times 8 plus y cubed dx plus 3y squared times the square root of 4 minus x squared dy equals 0. Okay, next is to separate the variables. So, we have x dx over the square root of 4 minus x squared plus 3y squared dy over 8 plus y cubed equals 0. Then, integrate. So, recall na muna, no? Yung first term, we can solve this by yung by power formula, no? And the second term is by ln naman. Okay, so that is the integral of u to the n du equals u to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Yung second term naman, the integral of du over u is ln u plus c. Okay? Yes. So, try natin i-solve yung first term. What is the integral of x dx over the square root of 4 minus x squared? Okay? So, pwede ito isulat as this, no? The integral of 4 minus x squared raised to minus 1/2 x dx. No? Recall na rin, no, sa ating integral calculus. Okay, so if we let u be equal to 4 minus x squared, du is minus 2x dx. Okay? So, sundan natin yung formula, u to the n. So, we have u to the n. The integral of u is 4 minus x squared. Then, n is 1 half, negative 1 half. Then, du is minus 2x dx. So, we need to introduce minus 1 half outside, no? Outside the integral. So, to balance the equation, of course. Yes, wala na? Naalala na. Yes, so, the answer will be, so applicable na yung power formula, no? Balance na. So, minus 1 half times u, okay, u is 4 minus x squared raised to minus 1 half plus 1. So, positive 1 half over n plus 1. Ayan, so over 1 half din. Plus c. Okay? Yes. How about yung second term? Solve na rin natin to, ano? So, if we let u be equal to 8 plus y cubed, du is 3y squared dy. Yes? So, okay to. Perfect to. So, we can use ln, ano? ln u plus c. So, plus ln of 8 plus y cubed equals c. Okay, then simplify na lang. So, negative 1 half over 1 half. So, we have negative times the square root. Okay, square root of 4 minus x squared plus ln of 8 plus y cubed equals c. So, this is the final answer. Okay, number 4. E to the y times 5 minus x dx equals xy dy. Okay. So, paano naman ito? So, solution. So, copy mo na. E to the y times 5 minus x dx equals xy dy. So, separate the variables. So, titigan muna natin. Ano ba yung magkasama? So, mga x sa x and dx, y sa y and dy. Of course. So, 5 minus x, quantity, times the dx over x, yan, yung kakagrupo, equals y dy over e to the y. Okay? Then, pwede ito as 5. Okay, 5 over x minus 1 times dx equals y times e to the minus y dy. Correct? Yes. So, next is to integrate. Yan. So, what is the integral of 5 over x dx? That is 5 times ln of x. Then, integral of dx is x equals the integral of y e raised to minus y dy. Okay. By parts, no? Alala pa? Sige, try natin. So, recall, integration by parts. So, we have the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Okay. So, dito sa y, yung y, integral of y e raised to minus y dy, yung u dito is dy. Okay? dv is equal to e raised to minus y dy. So, to get du, differentiate natin yung u. Okay, so du is dy. And to get v, we need to integrate the dv. So, anong integral nito? Integral ng dv is v, and integral nitong e to the minus y dy is negative, what? Negative e to the y. So, negative e to the minus y dy. Yes? Okay. Ay, wala nang dy, sorry. That's b na, integral eh, no? Okay, so ayan. So, next is, substitute lang natin to, no? So, yung y e raised to minus y dy will be equal to y e raised to minus y dy. So, so u times a negative, labas na natin yung negative. So, dito na lang. So, minus e raised to minus y. Then, minus the integral of v. So, minus e raised to minus y, then du is dy. Okay. Okay, ano nangyari dito? So, minus y e raised to minus y minus minus plus. Okay, plus, naging plus na yan, ano? Yes. So, plus the integral of e to the minus y dy. Ano naman yung integral ng e to the raised to minus y? So, negative pa rin, no? So, equal to y e raised to minus y minus e raised to minus y. Okay? Plus c. Yes. So, anong nangyari dito? So, that will be minus y, or labas natin yung minus, or yung e to the y, no? E to the raised to minus y, sorry. So, ano natira dito sa loob? So, we have y, then plus 1, plus c. Okay. So, ayun pala yung integral ng y e raised to minus y dy. So, ano na? So, ituloy natin siya dito. So, 5 ln x minus x. So, 5 ln x minus x equals, ito na, no? So, minus e raised to minus y, y plus 1. Okay. Plus c. Yes. Okay. So, try na ilipat na lang natin ito sa kabila. So, 5 ln x minus x. So, ln x. Okay. ln x minus x plus. Okay. Plus. Transpose, no? Sa kabilang side. So, plus e raised to minus y times quantity y plus 1 equals c. So, this is the final answer. Okay, so sabihin yung mga skills natin, yung knowledge natin sa integral calculus, kung ginagamit lahat natin dito. Ano? Power formula, integration by parts, marami. Yung mga arctanat, arctangent, yung ln, arcsine, and so on. No? Okay, isa pa. Sige. Number 5. Yeah, number 5. Okay, number 5. Dx over x squared plus x plus dy over y squared plus y equals 0. Okay, solution. So we have dx over x squared plus x plus dy over y squared plus y equals 0. Or this is factoring out the x. So x times x plus 1 plus dy over y times quantity y plus 1 equals 0. Okay, so first, decompose each of the fractions into partial fractions. O, recall na rin natin, no? So, yung ating partial fractions, no? Paano to? Example, yung first term. So, 1 over x times x plus 1. So, that is equal to a over x plus b over x plus 1. Okay? So, multiply everything by x times x plus 1. So, we have 1 equals a times x plus 1 plus b times x. Okay. Now, when x is 0, so 0 tong part na to, ano? Solve natin yung a. A is 0 plus 1, so 1. A is 1. When x is minus 1, ano naman yung b? Kung minus 1 to, 0 tong part na to, so minus 1, b is negative 1. Okay, so ano mangyari dito ngayon? Mas-solve natin, no? Nakasolve na natin yung a and b. So, 1 over x, or quantity x plus 1 is equal to 1 over x minus 1 over x plus 1. Yan. So, yung dx over x times x plus 1, ito na yon, ano? Or plus yung dy over y plus 1 equals 0. Pwede natin gamitin to ngayon, yung sinolve natin, no? So, 1 over x minus 1 over x plus 1 dx plus, parehas lang dito sa kabila, no? Yeah, y lang siya. So, 1 over y minus 1 over y plus 1 dy equals 0. Now, the next step is to integrate each term. So, integral of 1 over x dx is ln x. Then, integral of this is minus ln x plus 1, okay? Plus, integral of 1 over y dy is ln y. Yes. Then, minus ln of y plus 1 equals c. Or ln na rin, no? ln c. ln c, still a c. Okay. So, ano magkakasama rito? Yung plus, pagsamahin natin. So, ln of xy. Then, Ano pa? Yung y plus 1, pwede ba yan? So, negative ln x plus 1 and yeah, pwede rin ito pagsamahin, ano? So, minus, gawin plus na rin naman yan, no? Minus, labas lang natin yung minus. So, ln of x plus 1 times y plus 1. There, equals ln c. Or, ln of minus 2. So, division, ano? Or ln of xy over x plus 1 times y plus 1 equals ln c. Or xy equals, or xy, equals na lang din to, equals c times x plus 1 times y plus 1. Yes? So this is the general solution. Okay? Yes, so number 6. Yeah, madali lang, no? Number 6. Isa pa. So, dy equals tangent x, tangent y, dx. So, solution. Again, kopya muna. So, dy equals tangent x, tangent y, dx. Okay, pagsamahin natin yung may mga y. So, dy over tangent y equals tangent x, dx. 1 over tangent is cotangent. So, cotangent y dy equals tangent x dx. Integrate. So, integral nito is ln. Pwede natin gamitin yung ln sin y. Kasi yung cotangent is cosine over sine, di ba? Cosine y over sine y. So, applicable yung ln dyan, no? So, derivative ng sin y is cosine y. So, ln u plus c. Or ln sin y plus c. Okay? Next is yung tangent naman, tangent x is sin x over cosine x. Kung gagamitin natin din yung ln, that will be dapat negative, no? So, may minus. So, equal to minus ln of cosine x plus c. O, since may ln lahat sila, ln c na lang ilagay natin. Okay? So, transpose natin yung ln, negative ln cosine x sa kabilang side. So, we have ln sin y plus ln cosine x, okay, equals ln c. So, plus yan. So, we have sin y times cosine x, ln, of course, equals ln c. Or sin y cosine x equals c. So, this is the answer. Okay? Okay, number 7. dx plus x ln x times ln y dy equals 0. Find the general solution. Okay, so dx plus x ln y dy equals 0. Separate the variables. So we have dx over x ln x plus ln y dy equals 0. Okay, yung first term, if we let u be equal to ln x, yung first term, so du is dx over x. So therefore, yung integral nito is ln of ln x. Okay? How about yung ln o ln y dy? So integral of ln y dy can be solved by integration by parts. Okay? So, integration by parts, integral of u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du. So, if we let u be equal to ln y, then dv is, what's dv? dv is dy, okay? So, ang kailangan natin dito is the du. So, derivative of ln y is 1 over x dx. Or dy, sorry. Y pala yan. So, 1 over y dy. Okay. Yan, dy. Or dy over y. Okay? Then, to get the v, integrate dv. So, v equals, integral of dy is y. So, meron na tayo dito, no? The integral of ln y dy equals uv. So, ln y or y times ln y. Then, minus the integral of v du. V Then du is dy over y. Cancel lang yan, no? So, the integral of ln y dy equals y ln y minus y. O y. Daming y, no? Daming y. Anyways, no? Solve na natin yan. Okay, next. I-substitute na natin dito. The integral of ln y dy is this. O, pwede natin i-factor out na yung y. Y times ln y minus 1. Okay? So, ayan na yan. So, plus y times ln y minus 1 equals c. So, this is the general solution. Okay? Madali lang, no? Mukhang madali. Pero, madali pa rin. Basta alam mo yung integration by parts, no? Medyo tricky to no? Okay, sige pa. Isa pa. Number 8. Okay? So, how about quantity 4 plus 9x squared times dy minus the square root of 9 minus 4y squared dx equals 0. Okay, ito madali lang to, no? So, solution. So, 4 plus 9x squared dy minus the square root of 9 minus 4y squared dx equals 0. Separate the variables. So, we have dy over the square root of 9 minus 4y squared minus dx over 4 plus 9x squared equals 0. Integrate. So, we have here, so meron tayong factor dito. So, 1/2 arc sine of 2y over 3. Yung isa naman is 1/2, then 1/3, so 1/6 minus 1/6 arc tangent of 3x over 2 equals c. Okay? So, multiply everything by what? 6. So, we have 3 arc sine of 2y over 3 minus arc tangent of 3x over 2 equals 6c. Still a constant. So, c na lang. Okay? So, this is the general solution. Okay? So, madali lang din yung number 8. How about number 9? Sa pa, no? Gawin natin ito hanggang ilan? Mga 10? Okay, sige. 9. Let's try xy minus x or xy squared, no? xy squared. Yan. xy squared plus x dx plus 1 plus 1 plus x squared. Okay, 1 plus x squared dy equals 0. Okay, so solution, ganun pa rin, no? Find the general equation. General solution ngayon, copyin muna ulit natin, xy squared plus x times dx plus quantity 1 plus x squared dy equals 0. Okay, so paano gagawin natin dito? So, pwede natin i-factor out yung x. So, x times quantity y squared plus 1 dx. Okay, then plus 1, quantity 1 plus x squared dy equals 0. So, separate variables. Separate the variables. So, we have x dx. X dx over 1 plus x squared. Okay, and dy over y squared plus 1 equals 0. Okay? Then, integrate. So, ang integral nito? So, integral will be, okay, if we let u be equal to 1 plus x squared, so meron pa dito, derivative of u is 2x dx. So, meron ka pang 2. So, we need to introduce 1/2 outside. No? So, 1/2 ln of 1 plus x squared. Plus, this one is arctangent, no? Okay, so arctangent of y over 1. So, y na lang. Okay? So sa labas, ilan? 1 over a, 1 over 1. Okay, so 1 equals c. Okay? So, pwede rin siya as, so, multiply everything by 2. Pwede naman. Sige. Kung multiply everything by 2, so we have ln of 1 plus x squared plus 2 times arctangent of y equals 2c or still a c. No? Yan, pwede na to. Ito na yung ating final answer. Ito naman actually pwede na rin. No? Okay? Okay, isa pa, last number. Number 10. How about 2 times e to the x cotangent of y dx minus 4 plus e to the x times cosecant squared y dy equals 0. Okay, so solution. So 2 times e to the x cotangent y dx minus 4 plus e to the x cosecant square y dy equals 0. So, pagsamahin or i-grupo natin yung mga x's. So, 2e to the x dx over 4 plus e to the x. Then minus cosecant square y dy over cotangent y equals 0. Then, integrate. Okay? So, integrate. So, we have, ano to? So, 2 du over u pa rin, ano? So, u is 4 plus e to the x. du is e to the x dx. So, may 2 lang dito. So, 2 ln of 4 plus e to the x. Okay? Then, nagawa na natin ito kanina, no? So, minus minus. So, plus ln of cotangent of y equals c or ln c na lang din. Okay? Then, paano ginagawa natin dito? Okay, pwede to. So, may 2. Pwede natin gawin itong nandito. Gawin natin power, no? So, ln of 4 plus e to the x squared. Correct, no? Sa algebra natin, no? ln cotangent y equals ln c. Okay? So, pwede natin siya as ln. Pagsamahin natin, no? ln of 4 plus e to the x squared times cotangent y equals ln c. Or 4 plus e to the x squared cotangent of y equals c. So this is the general solution. Okay? Yes.